the sort of distortion sounds that you get with a vinyl record. And this guy had a copy of a record that was really noisy, had all the crackles and pops on it, and first of all, I'll be honest, I was sort of mocking it because he does so much, but after I watched it a couple of times, this video was giving me ASMR like you wouldn't believe. It's so good without it actually being an ASMR video. It's not meant to be, but it is. So here is the guy, and he is awesome. I tried to get in touch with him because I wanted to use his video without sort of, getting in any trouble for it. So I'm hoping, because I'm sort of reacting to it, it'll be okay. So let's have a look at this video and come and just enjoy this with me, guys. I really suggest you put your cans on as well if you've got them.
Well, recently I was in the mood for some very quiet, peaceful music, and I pulled this one out of the collection. This is from 1983, so 20 years after the Rubinstein record. Brian Eno, Apollo Atmospheres and Soundtracks. Really lovely, lovely piece of music.
Now, the album in question is this, Apollo by Brian Eno. And if I go like this, you get a look at the trees that are in my garden. Look, you see there? Or the forest that I have at the back of my house. Yeah, so there it is, Apollo by Brian Eno. Now this is, of course, the CD of it, because if you watch this guy, you'll see why I just don't have time to do what he does. But yeah, this is the CD in question, or in his case, the vinyl record. Let's watch this because it is absolutely fantastic.
And lo and behold, despite this having been cleaned previously, I believe on the KL audio machine, it's full of pops and ticks. In fact, we're going to give you a little sample here before we clean it once again, so you can hear what we're talking about. In between the songs, tons of noise, yet it's already been cleaned. I wonder, is this another scenario of microfracturing, or does it just have dirt on it that I was not able to remove with a standard ultrasonic cycle? So we're going to put this one through the works, and I do mean the works. I've got planned a TurgiClean bath, sort of a pre-clean in a spin clean machine. We're then going to use an enzymatic soak, probably on the VPI. I would then put it through another ultrasonic cycle in the KL Audio, and we'll finish off with the Loracraft. That is a ridiculous amount of record cleaning, but I know, but that's how much I want to explore this concept. Is there a record that just can't be cleaned? Well, let's find out together. Let's get to it.
So he's now going to clean this record, okay? And this is where all the magic comes in. Oh my God, you have to see this, guys. Here we go. Now, as you can hear, it's really bad. It's really, really bad. So what can he do to, make it better? And he certainly, I don't think there's anything more he could have done, but I'll just watch this anyway, guys. He's now sort of looking at the groove
first
Watch
step in this process, we're going to give it a TurgiClean bath. We will put some distilled water into the spin clean machine, probably the most common record cleaning machine out there, and then pure water rinse in the Studebaker. If you're not familiar with the Studebaker, it's one I recommend for a budget process. It's about half the price of the spin clean, and very, very similar plastic tubs. Both have wee little rollers that keep the record in place. Basically does a very similar job. We'll use, as I said, distilled water. We like to clean the brushes. Again, you can see the brushes very similar, the pads, I should say, that fit into the slots within the tubs. So we'll go ahead and get this filled up, get it ready, and do our first step of a TurgiClean pre-soak. We'll take it right
TurgiClean, oh, don't you just love that word?
Go ahead and give it a few rolls through so we cover the vinyl with the liquid.
Oh, he's spitting that vinyl in there.
For a while. While we're doing that, let's get our Studebaker ready to go.
Studebaker. Now, I don't know how much these machines cost, but you know, I'm sure they're probably pretty expensive. So you've got to admire his, his dedication, his love for the vinyl records. He's putting in the pads now.
Let's let that TurgiClean do its thing.
Oh, look at that TurgiClean. TurgiClean that record.
And into the Studebaker.
On into the Studebaker. I don't know what this is doing now. But it's clean. Look at him turning that record. Oh, that is so cool to watch.
Okay. We'll set this on the drying rack and then get set up for step 2, an enzymatic soak. We'll pull out the suction type machine, the VPI in our case.
Oh, does it put it on the drain?
Okay, time for step 2 in our process, an enzymatic soak. We're going to utilize AIVS products. We'll start with the number 15 formula, which is half enzymatic and half record cleaning fluid. That'll leave a little of the surfactant on the record so that the second step in that process, the pure enzymatic, will spread evenly across the disc, the surface of the disc. And then, of course, we'll do the pure water rinse. And that will finish the second stage of our process here. By the way, when you use a mat like this, be careful when you're screwing down the clamp. You don't want to screw it down too hard or you'll kind of push it down, you'll cup the record. And that is not something you want.
He says it's not something you want. I really wanted him to cup the record. I wanted him to cup it just so I could see him fix it. You know, it's fantastic.
Besides, it just has to be tight enough to keep it from slipping.
Oh. I think he's great. It's like, now watch number 15 is going on here now, guys. Oh, and he's also put some on the brush. On the brush, look at this, look. Oh, it's so relaxing. Very gently with the brush.
Very light touch here, fellas. Just barely move that brush around. You want to agitate lightly.
Oh, agitate it lightly. Oh, I love it. It's got a hoover on it, and that sucks all the fluid off of the record. I don't know where you get these things from. You know, it's a turntable, but with a hoover on it.
Separate wand and column for our enzymatic soak.
A separate wand. Oh, it's called a wand. Oh,
Hopefully, there'll be enough of the surfactant from the number 15 formula still left on the surface to ensure that we get good even coverage.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Gently with the brush. Oh, look at this. Oh. I hope that music that's playing as well is not got any copyright on it, or I'm gonna be like in trouble.
We're going to let that soak for about 5 minutes.
Okay, so 5 minutes they're letting it soak. He's letting it soak. Oh, look at the old sand glass, hourglass.
Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. Let's take off the enzymatic formula.
Okay, so now it's sucking it off again with the new Uva attachment. Like goes backwards and forwards as well, did you see that? So that's now sucked it all off, both of the chemicals.
Last step, pure water rinse.
Oh, now pure water rinse. And the Uva back on again. This guy just doesn't realise he has made one of the best ASMR videos
Obviously, you want
ever.
to do the same thing for side 2. For the sake of time, we'll skip over that for now. But once we have clean side 2, we're going to then move on to the KL audio and then follow it up with the LoRa craft. And we'll see just how clean we can get this record.
So he's had to do side 2 as well, bear that in mind. Right, this is his Ultrasonic record cleaner. Ultrasonic record cleaner. Oh, and look at this. I don't know what this does, but ultrasonic, it must use like, is it like sound waves or something? But there it is, it's a KL audio ultrasonic record cleaner. Oh, and now it's cleaning or drying. Oh, it's drying it as well. It's like a sort of washing machine for records. And back on the little stand. Oh, there's more chemicals.
Okay, last stage of this ridiculously long
Oh, it's
process.
ridiculously long, but I love it. I only wish it was longer. What's he spraying on it? See, he's now got this other turntable. I don't know where he gets these from. Oh, but look at it. Oh, he's dripping the chemicals or the fluids on the record or the record. The record. I love the way he says record as well. The record. The record. And he's got this deep voice. Even his voice is awesome. Oh, does it gently does it? Gently does it with the brush. Okay, so now what this is doing, I don't really know, but he puts it on the outside of the record and I don't know what it's doing. Is it sucking it off like the other thing did, like the Hoover? I'm not sure. But oh yeah, it's gone all the way to the end. But now he now turns the record the other way, I think. And he now goes from the inside to the outer part of the record, which is superb. I don't know how
Okay.
much this equipment
Let's do the water rinse
costs,
next.
but he's doing the water rinse. I'll do that water rinse. I sprays the water on it nice. The water rinse with this. I mean, the dedication this man has for his records is unbelievable. Oh yeah, is that just water then? I think he's just dripping water on it again now to clean off all the... I mean, surely you would think that record now will play cleaner than anything. And I don't know how long it took him in total, in time, to do this. I mean, it's just so relaxing to watch. And he's going there again on the outer side of the record, and that will go all the way to the inside of the record. The record. Oh look, it's even going in the jars. Look, it's sort of... It must be sucking out all the stuff that's on the record, including all the bits of dirt and dust that are creating all those pops and scratches. Oh, and then again on the inside. But on the inside, doesn't matter. Oh, and there you go. Look at this. He's done it. I mean, that record looks clean as a whistle. Absolutely beautiful. But how does it sound now? Again, guys, what you do here isn't Apollo, because I don't want to get a copyright
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
And this is the moment of truth. Now, I don't think you can do anything more than he did to that record.
Okay, final thoughts and for the record. I hope you were able to hear the snippets of sound that were recorded before and after the cleaning process. What we heard, fortunately, was an improvement, so some debris must have found its way onto the record between the time I last cleaned it and when I pulled it out a few days ago to give it a listen. However, even after all that crazy cleaning, we still heard ticks and pops. Why?
Well, because it's a record, I mean, it could be something, as you've said, that can happen to them, which is, that's the reason I'm not into records. I remember listening to them, and the pops and scratches always used to drive me crazy. Your video, sir, is absolutely the most relaxing thing. I've been watching it so many times. It really is awesome, but, buy the CD. That's why I buy these, because this will play, like this. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. It's really good to see. I just thought I would do this because it's something a little bit different. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you'd like me to do more things like this. I had to do it because I think the man is just brilliant. But yeah, and he's given me a lot of relaxation with that video. very soon. But in the meantime, have yourself